Hello, my name is Sarah McLean. I'm with the McLean Meditation Institute in Sedona, Arizona. Today I want to talk a little bit more about mindfulness. Mindfulness, what does it mean? Well, I can tell you what mindlessness means. Have you ever driven home from work and gotten home and wondered how you got here, you didn't remember doing the driving? Have you ever ordered a big meal and began to eat it, maybe having a conversation with your partner or your friend, and you look down on your plate and most of the food's gone, but you don't remember eating it while you were eating it? How about just forgetting an entire day? You can't even remember what happened yesterday. A lot of us go through life like this, where we're a little mindless, when we're not fully engaged or savoring the moment. Some people have said that life is a meditation. Life is a meditation, and to go from being really stressed out and busy to life being a meditation is quite a leap. It's not that it can't be done, it's just that it's a little bit of a challenge. And how do you make life a meditation? Well, normally I suggest people meditate every day for at least 20 minutes, once or twice a day. And this is a practice or a training for your attention. Meditation, no matter what kind of meditation you do, allows you to focus. It allows you, with your eyes closed, to be a little bit more internally aware. What you're feeling, what your intuition is, what your emotional state is. And also, when you meditate, you're able to really spend more time and attention right in this moment right now. This moment right now is where your awareness meets your life. And when you're attentive to this moment, you're more able to savor your life, and it makes life more memorable, more enjoyable, and more peaceful. But many of us are goal-oriented, or we're living in the past and wishing things were the way they used to be. And so there's nothing wrong with either of those, except for your life is existing right here. This is the moment where your life is being lived. This is the actual moment where the thoughts of the past are simply ideas, as well as the thoughts of the future. So this is a more tangible moment. This is when you're breathing, when you're sitting, when you're seeing, when you're hearing, when you're feeling, when you're tasting, and when you're smelling. This is it. This is it. This moment is it. And to make your life a meditation, we have to become more engaged with the moment. Not with a fantasy of what it used to be or what it should be, but with what is actually happening now. One of my favorite exercises to lead meditation groups through is a mindful eating exercise. Mindfulness itself is about savoring your life, being completely engaged with what you're doing while you're doing it, and with the non-judgmental attitude, with no expectation, with no labels, with no preconceived notions. Just engaged with what you're doing while you're doing it with an open mind and an open heart. And living this way can really help you to make each moment sweeter. Whether you're listening to someone and spending a moment with a friend over tea, or whether you're on the phone and communicating with your loved ones, just being really present, doing one thing at a time, engaged with what you're doing while you're doing it. And in this age of distraction, this is getting more and more challenging. We have to train our attention. Our attention is a currency. It's a currency. And where is the source of your attention? What is this source of your attention? If you turn your attention inward to seek the source, you may find it's very challenging, because the source of your attention is this all-encompassing, loving awareness. Your gentle attention, your non-judgmental attention, your freely given attention is the currency of love. And when you begin to look at your attention as love or loving, you begin to see how important it is to offer it freely and to engage, use your attention to engage with the life you're leading. So this is the way you make meditation a way of life, is by practicing training your attention in the seated meditations and then practicing mindfulness, remembering to be where you are while you're there, remembering to do what you're doing while you're doing it with a fully engaged attention. And this will help you to digest your experiences more fully, to be more present and live life in real time. So today I'd like you to, if you can, find in your kitchen a piece of fruit. The ideal piece of fruit is organic, washed, and at room temperature. But you can use anything that you happen to have. And if you don't have fruit right now, maybe you should put this on pause and go get some. You can even use a raisin. You can use a dried piece of fruit. You can use a grape, an orange, an apple, a berry, even a slice of cantaloupe. So this practice is about eating a single piece of fruit with sincere appreciation. It's easy to do this, although it might reveal a lot to you. Quite often it's so much more pleasurable than eating a whole meal when we eat that unconsciously. We're going to learn where the food came from and how your body extracts nourishment from the food, the function and the love your body offers you, and the beauty of the food itself as an expression of this beautiful creation and wonder of nature. So we'll practice this eating meditation mindfully in silence, and it will help to cultivate the appreciation of food and the communion that occurs between you and nature as you turn the world of air and earth and fire and water and space as it expresses itself through food into the world of air and earth and fire, water and space as it expresses itself in your body. Eating mindfully does not consume your energy or tire you. Instead, it purifies your nervous system, gives you more energy, and helps you to savor this life, not just while you're eating. So I'm going to give you a moment to get yourself some fruit. And once you get it, just place it in front of you on a napkin and then get settled into a comfortable seated position. So let's begin. And with your eyes closed, give yourself several long, slow, deep breaths through your nose. And you can let your breath return to its natural depth and rhythm. Throughout this practice, Just allow your breath to be natural without trying to control it. As you sit with your eyes closed, become aware of how your body feels and how you're sitting. Release all tension from your muscles, from your face, from your belly. Let your whole body be soft. Your body is right here, right now, and dwells in this moment, fully attentive, responding to any influences, whether it's your own thoughts or the external world. Your body is very alive, alert, intelligent, and present. Focus now gently on the movement of your breath. As you breathe naturally, notice the way that the inhale expands your body, and as you exhale, it contracts your body and your chest falls. If a thought comes, or you have an expectation, just bring your attention gently right back to your breath. Throughout this practice, you're going to be sweet to yourself, not judging yourself, keeping your attention right here, where everything is sweet and easy. There's no need to force or concentrate or create any kind of feeling you don't have. Just allow this natural experience of sitting, relaxing, and breathing. Allow it to be your new home. Creating this as a new normal. And now, slowly, you can open your eyes and gaze at the fruit that's in front of you on a napkin. Notice the space between you and it. And when you're ready, you can slowly pick it up and hold the fruit in your hands. Feel that junction point where your skin meets the skin or the fruit. Feel the weight of this piece of fruit in your hands. Feel the temperature. And examine this piece of fruit as if you've never seen anything like it in your life. Notice something about it you have never noticed before. Notice its shape and the space around it. Notice the color and the texture. Let the fruit meet your eyes and let go of any labels and ideas and stories that get in the way of you and this fruit. See how the light reflects on the surface of this fruit. And as you turn the fruit in your hand, notice how it feels. Notice the texture. Notice the firmness. Notice the temperature. If this is a piece of fruit that needs peeling, you can take your time now and remove the peel, noticing how the peel separates from the fruit. And close your eyes and bring it right under your nose. Can you smell it? Can you sense an aroma from this fruit? You can lick your lips and rub this fruit over them. And how does it feel? The place where your lips meet the fruit. Can you taste the slightest hint of the fruit on your lips? You can begin now with your eyes closed or open to take a bite out of the fruit. Do it slowly and deliberately. And hold the piece of fruit in your mouth. Roll it around. And notice the texture on your tongue. And as you chew, can chew slowly now, resisting the urge to swallow. Notice the change in the intensity of the flavor. Slowly chewing this piece of fruit. Is there a sound you can hear? Does the fruit make any noise in your mouth? Fully appreciate the pleasure of looking and smelling and touching and tasting and listening. And when you're ready, when that food becomes liquid in your mouth, you can swallow. And breathe in deeply after you finish this first bite. And relax, keeping your whole body relaxed once again. When you're ready to take another bite of the food, again, chew it slowly, engaging all of your senses, resisting the urge to swallow immediately. And as you take this bite, you can contemplate the many miracles that brought this food to your lips. And as we contemplate the work of others, you can silently thank them and appreciate them. All those involved in helping you bring this food for you today. We can begin with the farmer who one day decided to grow fruit and chose this. You can appreciate the person who picked the fruit. The truck driver who drove the fruit to the warehouse or the store. The clerk who set it up just right so someone would buy it and bring it home. And the person who brought this food here. Appreciate everyone that helped to create this moment. Appreciate yourself. You can even appreciate your parents for giving birth to you. You can see that when you begin to look at a single piece of fruit, it includes everything else. This piece of fruit gives you the opportunity to see the close connection between yourselves and everyone who worked on your behalf, and the universe itself, the earth. Every vegetable, every piece of fruit, every slice of bread contains in it all the elements of nature. The sun that nourished the fruit, the earth where the fruit grew, the space that was needed for the plant, the air that nourished the plant, and the water that nourished the plant. The 5 elements are present in this piece of fruit. In this fruit, the miracle of life is present. And if you notice, if you have a piece of fruit where the seeds are present, you can imagine that the one seed can create an entire field or orchard of fruit. And inherent in that one seed is the intelligence needed for that. All it needs in addition to this intelligence is energy. The energy and nourishment of the elements. The elements merge with the intelligence for this entire propagation of the fruit that nourishes your life. As you continue to enjoy the food, bring your awareness to your heart center. Appreciating your body for its wisdom to take this creation that appears to be out there through food and turn it into your body. Your body knows exactly what to do. Take a moment and appreciate your body. Feel that appreciation for its ability to receive the world through food. Appreciating the gift of sound. The sound that meets your ears and the gift of being able to hear it. Appreciate the gift of touch. Being able to feel this fruit, touch that which is important in your life, touch the hearts of others, the ability to be touched and loved. Appreciate the sense of sight and your ability to see clearly and allow the world and its beauty to meet your eyes. Appreciating the insight as well, the light of your intelligence. Appreciating the gift of taste and that which is so delightful and delectable, the sweetness, the astringent, the saltiness, the pungent, and the bitter. And the sour. Appreciating the gift of smell. And the aromas that your life is surrounded by. Your body digests everything through these senses, not just through the sense of taste. It knows how to eliminate anything it doesn't need. This intelligence that's in this piece of fruit is in all the food that you eat. And it's transformed into this intelligent body for your use. You literally are what you eat and what you digest and what you are present for. You can continue to eat this fruit mindfully, or perhaps you feel full or satisfied. Feel yourself becoming healthier, establishing wholeness, being able to radiate this intelligence and your own presence as a result of receiving this fruit. Let any concepts you may have of how good or bad this is for you, what you're eating is for you, fade away. Instead, let this be a communion between you and all that is, just by eating this food. And if you're finished, you can simply sit in the silence with your eyes closed, feeling appreciation for your life and for taking this time to explore. And if you feel as if this is something you'd like to do, you can repeat some affirmations. Whatever feels true for you. Like a mantra, if you like. I recognize my body is the temple in which my spirit and creative energy dwell. I choose foods which nourish me, and I choose to eat them with awareness, so I may realize the path of love, compassion, and interconnectedness. I offer this food to you, my body, with love and a sincere desire for you to remain free from disease and disharmony. And keeping your eyes closed, you can simply sit comfortably. Be sure you're still relaxed. And dropping your attention still to the center of your chest. Just allowing your attention to dwell there. You can allow yourself to breathe naturally and appreciate each breath and each moment. We'll continue to meditate like this mindfulness awareness, for a few more minutes. Attending to your breath, allowing your breath to be the anchor to this moment where your life is taking place. It's always important to come out of meditation slowly, so you can stretch your body into the space around you. Give yourself some deeper breaths through your nose as you keep your eyes closed for another minute or so. Mindfully moving, allowing your enhanced awareness to stay with you throughout this day. And when you're ready, there's no rush, of course. You can slowly open your eyes and move mindfully through your day. Some people, before they move into their day, like to write a little love letter. I'm going to let you decide who and what you'd like to write the love letter to. I've read love letters to strawberries, to farmers, to your body. I've read love letters for the senses, to the earth, simply through this exercise. So if you're moved to do it, I encourage you to. And I'd love to read them. Feel free to send them to me. Thank you. May we all walk this earth in a peaceful, appreciative way.